All right, and welcome to the Basement Junkiez podcast. I am here with my two feathered friends, as always, Steve and Woody, and this is technically our second episode. Even though we actually did a second episode, but I thought it sucked.
Was it bad?
Yeah, it wasn't funny at all. But anyway, we're back. We're ready to be funny and serious and do whatever the hell, I don't know, makes us happy. So
jerking off.
Well, the first thing I want to do is announce to the world that Twinkies are back.
Who cares?
Exactly. Now, I had like friends on Facebook and other social media things that were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Twinkies are going away. I love them so much." And it's like, you haven't had a fucking Twinkie since you were 12. Like, no one cares.
I've only had one ever.
You've only had one Twinkie ever?
Good.
They're not.
They're really kind of shitty. It's like flavored styrofoam with like, isn't it?
Well, what's your favorite snack cake? Do you have one?
I don't like snacks and chocolates, but if I had to, M&M's, peanut M&M's are really good.
Snack
well, that's a
cake,
candy. We're
not
snack cakes.
Snack cake.
Like when you were a kid, what kind of snack cakes did you look forward to?
Oh, what was the one with the strudel on top? It was like
What?
It was like a chocolate frosting.
I don't know what you had in Poland.
You mean the
like
little
the
swirls?
The white thing.
Swirls?
Yeah.
Like the cupcakes?
Hostess.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, they're cupcakes. Yeah, those were good.
Hostess. Okay.
Found cobwebs
well, that was kind of like a hockey puck. I mean,
yeah,
like ho-hos. You remember
No,
ho-hos,
no.
right?
Those were ding-dongs. Those looked like
Ding-dongs?
hockey pucks.
It had like the coating of chocolate.
Right, those were ding-dongs.
All right.
Or like chocolates.
Can you tell I'm fat?
Well,
you guys are giving brief descriptions of fucking
Yeah, Woody's like,
and I'm like, those are ding-dongs.
it's a little strudel in it. Oh, you mean Mrs. Buttersworth?
All right, now let me tell you what's in my fridge right now. We're talking about snack cakes. You want to talk about snacks? I made the ultimate snack, and I'm going to bring it to work. But if you guys want to try one, I'll let you as long as I can record your reaction, because you're going to have an orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
It's an Oreo cookie with a Reese's cup in the middle, dipped in chocolate.
Oh, I don't like chocolate, so I mean,
what are you fucking?
everybody says that. I'm like, I don't like chocolate.
What's wrong with you?
I like burritos and like pizza and shit like that. Your mother. But I don't know, chocolate just doesn't do it for me.
You're a terrible fat person.
I know. Chocolate never is the thing that's ever. One time when I was in 5th grade, I used to like chocolate a lot. The day after Halloween, I took a bunch of individual Reese's Pieces, the ones that are like a good size, and I unpackaged 7 or 8 of them. True story. And I put them all in a bowl, and I was going to pour milk. I was going to pour the milk, and Mom was like, "Steven, what are you doing?"
There was cereal?
I was going to make a cereal bowl out of chocolate Reese's cups. My mom stopped me.
Oh, man. Well, you could do that with Oreos, though. You know how people dunk Oreos in milk?
Oh, yeah.
Why hasn't anyone just taken a bowl and put like 16 Oreos in it, and then just like put milk over it and eat it like a cereal?
I think people
eat it like a bread pudding.
Dignity.
That would be delicious. Well, close your blinds. I don't know, so people can't see. The fuck you think this is? People that masturbate with the window open. I mean, well, most decent
Where's Chris?
people.
Oh, he locked himself in the bedroom. He's eating his Oreos and milk.
Hey, whatever you got to do to live your life right.
On Sundays, I like to draw the shades, take out a sleeve of Oreos, and have myself a good time.
I do. What's wrong with that?
Food porn.
Food porn.
All right, we'll get back to the subject, but I was talking to my parents about this the other day, because Sunday, I wanted to see how much I could physically eat in a day, because I got a big appetite. I did it. I did 2 Egg McMuffins, 2 hash browns, a large orange juice, a large Jamba Juice, 2 big bowls of rotini, an individual deep dish pizza to myself, and 2 burritos from Chipotle in one day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Just to see how much I actually
Just see how much cholesterol you could fill in a bucket?
I just I'm never satisfied when I eat, and I'm hungry like an hour later, but I'm like, how much, if I really wanted to eat as much as I could, that's how much it was at, and I probably could have ate more. You ever done anything like that where you just pigged out for the entire day?
I have done that. I've done it where like at the end of the day I think about what I ate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I'm a fucking pig.
Yeah.
Like I didn't wake up and think, I'm gonna eat things that'll give me a heart attack today.
I'm hungover,
and
it's Sunday morning. I'm gonna eat as much as I can today.
I just
let's see if I can get a stroke and a heart attack in the same day.
I was like one more burrito away from it, but like, there's people out there that can like eat.
Well, hold on though. Was it the most amazing poop you've ever had?
Oh, dude, Monday and Tuesday was just solid logs, just poop. But what I was thinking though is like, my mom, for example, she could eat like a half a turkey sandwich and be like, "I am stuffed." It's like It's not fair that people could be like that and just eat like half a sandwich and be good to go.
No, the worst people, you guys will agree too, the worst people in the fucking world are those skinny as a rail people that can eat everything and stay skinny.
My roommate, yeah, my brother.
Fucking hate that
Dude, my
shit.
brother we used to, another side note story, my brother one time had my mom go to McDonald's to get him food, and he would get a thing called a McGangbang. It's a McChicken.
What?
And a quarter pounder.
Can you order that, or you have to make it yourself?
You don't order it. You just make it yourself. But my mom didn't know this.
You go to McDonald's. Can I get the McGangbang? The fuck did you just say
That's
to me?
what my mom goes there, and she goes, yeah, can I get the McGangbang? And the Mexican guy was like, what? She's like, the McGangbang. But you're supposed to make it yourself, but yeah, she ordered it or whatever.
So, okay, explain what it is again.
I think it's a McChicken, whatever, and a quarter pounder or a McTasty or whatever those are, and you put them all in one. Like you take the bread and you mush it and make it like into a Big Mac of just. Jesus. My brother used to eat 2 of those a day, large fry, and this kid had a 6-pack and packs and everything, just a metabolism to boot. And then I get stuck with hairy tits.
At least they're squishy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that goes to show you like the food epidemic in America, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he was lucky. I guess he could, eat like crap and still look fine. But I see it all the time, and I'm not saying anything against Mexican people. Okay, I love Mexican people, but it's always a little Mexican kid. Like, what you're laughing? Hold on. Let me explain it.
No, Diabito.
Yeah, exactly. It's a kid, okay, that looks like a series of balls that you would find on a playground, right? He's just like shapes, okay? And you see him with the family, okay? Mm-hmm. They're out for a regular family meal, whatever. And mom's got her meal, dad's got his meal. There's always a little sister involved. She's got her Happy Meal or whatever. And then Diabito has like 4 cheeseburgers and is still asking for like more fries.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen that in white kids too. I can't just single out Mexican people. I've seen it white, black, whoever. I've seen it, but it's always like the firstborn boy is the fat ass.
Yep.
And then what do the parents do though? The kid's like, give me more, I'm fries. Here you go, have some more. You know why? Because it shuts the kid up.
Exactly. That's bad parenting, though, I think.
Well, obviously.
But that's what I do when me and Greg go out and I see those. When you see, like, it looks like the Michelin Man had an affair with a Mexican lady, and that's the baby. Exactly. That's what I call him. I go, Greg, Diabito, 6 o'clock, and it'll be a fat. But I was thinking about this. You never, back in the day when we were younger, saw 6 or 7-year-olds with tits. They fucking have tits and like bingo wings, man. Like bingo. They have old lady bingo. It's fucked up, but that's what it is. That's
I have a heart attack over it.
Like a bad parenting. That's all I can attribute it to.
Yeah, it's disgusting to me.
Like when we have kids, I don't think it would be a good idea to give them any fast food ever. Give them vegetables, start them off early, and they won't want that shit.
Exactly. Kids. Like, when I was a kid, I hated vegetables and fruit because I knew what the good stuff tasted like.
Yeah.
I knew what cookies... And that's nothing against my mom. My mom actually raised me really well. But not with food, Like, my favorite thing to eat was Doritos.
Yeah.
Cool Ranch Doritos. And it's still one of my favorite snacks today. I'll pick Doritos over a carrot any day.
Hell yeah. Everybody. Most people would.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, though. If you start your kids off with fruit and vegetables and things like that, and they don't know what the good stuff is until they're older. Like, I used to work at a local TV station. We did a story on parents that it was a TV station in a wealthier city. Okay, so people could afford to go to like Whole Foods as their regular shopping place. Mm-hmm. Most of us can't. But we did a segment on kids, like parents that take their kids to Whole Foods. And they say, pick out whatever you want. Because at Whole Foods, you're not going to find the garbage. You're not going to find Doritos. Exactly. There's literally no snack aisle. And these kids ran to the fruit. This lady's kids, they ran to the fruit. I want the grapes, and I want this, and I want that.
Yep.
And I was like, wow, in a fucking perfect world.
It's cheaper to fucking, get McDonald's, like, quarter pounders than it is to cook your kid a nice vegetable meal with, like, good meat.
You know why that is, though? Because, and I'm not saying anything against meat. Okay, I eat meat. I eat mainly pork and fish, but I eat red meat now sometimes. The thing is, factory farms, and I'm not preaching, so anybody out there, I'm not fucking preaching, okay? But factory farms are subsidized by the American government. They're paid for by the government. Mm-hmm. Organic farms, like that grow carrots and yada yada, are not subsidized. That's why that stuff's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to McDonald's, you can get a burger for real cheap, rather than going to Whole Foods and buying a bundle of vegetables.
Mm-hmm. It's terrible, but I mean,
and it's quicker. I mean, has McDonald's ever offered come in for for $4 you can get a pack of lettuce?
Just see people eating lettuce. It's so good.
Instead of fries, now we give out cucumber slices.
I would, though? Think about this though. This would be a really good idea. What fast food place where you can get a quick meal do they sell shit that's healthy? Like if I was hungry,
Veggie Bite.
What the fuck is Veggie Bite?
It's considered fast food. It's a vegan joint in Alsip, Illinois.
Oh.
And there's one in existence, and they have a really good taco salad. It's all vegan. It's good for you.
It's probably healthy too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's got a lot of carbs. Like the fake meat stuff does have a lot of carbs in it.
Yeah.
But a regular restaurant, your only healthy option is a salad.
Yep. And a salad, let's be honest here. I mean, it's all self-control, but a salad is not filling. If you're starving, you're basically eating air. That's the way it tastes.
Well, check this out. Okay, Portillo's, right? Portillo's, for anybody that's listening to this that's not in Chicago, is a Chicago staple. They do hot dogs and shit like that. But at Portillo's, you can get the chopped salad. The chopped salad with the dressing on it is more calories and fat than a Chicago-style hot dog.
One Chicago-style hot dog?
One.
They're not that high in caloric intake though. With the one, there's
still a salad matched up to a hot dog.
It's all in the dressing. It's all what you use in the dressing.
Exactly, and that's the thing. If you go to McDonald's, you get a salad, you're gonna drench it in dressing
to get the taste. You have to get some sort of flavor.
And that's still more calories than a Big Mac.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, you get I'm gonna get the light Italian dressing. It's still got tons of calories and it's got tons and tons of salt.
Yep. Yeah, it's hard to fight. It's hard to stay healthy, man, if you've got a big appetite. Like, if you're one of those people that can eat half a turkey sandwich, it's easy to lose weight and be healthy because you don't need a lot to sustain. But guys like us who like a big fat-ass burrito, it's hard, but it's all self-control.
Like them 4 slices of pizza I had earlier.
Yeah, we got deep dish pizza earlier.
Where from?
Malnati's?
No, Giordano's.
I could dude.
Butter crust.
Butter crust. Sausage, pepperoni.
I would bathe in it if I could.
Oh, my God. What a bunch of fat asses we are. Fucking having orgasms over the mic. And she's came.
But that goes to show you. We're a culture of food.
Yep.
And not in a fun Travel Channel way.
No.
We're a culture of sick, disgusting food.
We really are.
I was watching something and they said that a medium-sized drink at McDonald's is considered an extra large in Europe.
Yeah, the portion control, that's what they have there.
Yeah.
Like, their plates are smaller, everything they eat is smaller. I mean, and you look, like, my friend went to Spain for the summer, and she was just like, yeah, people there's not a lot of obese people in Europe. You don't see it because people aren't fucking getting large fries that are the size of a duffel bag.
Well, you go to the movies, you get a small popcorn. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just self-control.
That's
it. That's all it is.
It's like when you open your fridge though, and you see cucumbers, bread, and some mayonnaise, you can make a cucumber sandwich.
Yeah.
But you could open the freezer and there's a bag of pizza rolls.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to want to go for? Your brain. It's like addiction. It's like drug addiction.
Because you have to put work into making a sandwich.
That's true.
With pizza rolls or anything like a Hot Pocket, throw it in the fucking microwave. You know what I love? Hot Pockets come with oven instructions. Yeah, let's cook this for 35
I'm
minutes.
going to wait 40 minutes for a Hot Pocket.
I don't think I've ever, a frozen type of meal or whatever. It's like, I've never cooked it in the oven.
We need to try this.
Oh, I don't...
Seriously. I know someone that's actually gotten a TV dinner and cooked it in the oven.
Why?
And they taste fantastic.
Really?
When you cook them in the oven.
Oh, I've never done that.
But who's going to grab a Hot Pocket and be like, oh, yeah, I got 45 minutes to spare.
To something I'm going to pile drive down my throat in 5 minutes. Exactly. Less than that. Could you imagine the alternative to this podcast and if they had one in Africa? Be like, Zabib, what do you want to talk about today? I'm still hungry.
I ate a lion a month ago, but...
Don't you hate when you're starving and you want to eat mud, but you know if you eat mud, you're going to get dysentery? I don't know why they sound Indian.
Oh,
I don't really know what Africans sound like.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yes.
And the racism starts.
yeah, Woody's like, I'll tell you what an African sounds like. Hey, Joe, let me get $1.
All right.
Anyways,
That
Moving
wasn't
on.
me.
that was Woody, if anybody's wondering.
Moving on. Anyway, in Britain, that one broad had a baby.
Who cares?
Exactly. Like, do people in Britain care?
I don't think anybody should care.
I don't know.
Well, you know what I was thinking about? Okay, you know how in China they used to have the dynasties, like the Ming dynasty and this dynasty and that dynasty? And there was always the fall of the dynasties, but they lasted for like 200, 300 years. So is the British royalty eventually just going to, like, topple? And then they won't have them anymore?
They've been around for how long?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds and hundreds.
But who cares?
That's what
I mean, the Queen does have a say in Parliament on laws and stuff like that, but who fucking cares? Stage a coup.
I mean, at this point, they don't really serve any purpose.
Exactly. Except for they're like Britain's Kardashians. Like,
Right.
what are the royals doing today?
But where do they
Yeah.
make their money from? Where's their wealth from?
They're royal? I
You-
don't know.
wouldn't they run
Taxes?
through- was-
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Borrowed money? I don't know.
It's
That's
worth
what
looking
I
up.
wonder. Like, it's like, why are you still rich? Wouldn't you burn through the money if you're not making income somehow? Some conspiracy for you.
That is weird.
I mean, if it's hundreds,
Unless the stuff is just given to them, like here's a car for you to use and here's a plane for you to fly on.
But even then, I don't know, man. They live in luxury. Like,
Yeah, you can only give so much before you end up hurting yourself.
yeah. Like if they have, I don't know. That's weird. But
That is weird.
the only what I noticed is, and I've been seeing this at work, is the only two people that really give a shit about this baby are bored housewives and bored guys that are married and they have nothing else to talk about with these women that are bored housewives. So it's like
Bored housemen?
housemen, basically. But that work would be like, can you believe about this baby? And she'd be like, I know. Do you think she got a cesarean section? And it's like, well, I don't know. It's like, somehow you could drag this conversation on for 15 to 20 minutes. You have nothing in your life that's going on. That's how I know that people are dulls when they talk about the weather. People that complain about people that talk about the weather. Or you talk about bullshit like that when the media is just like, talk about this. This is what you get. Talk about this. It's like,
well, yeah.
and then people eat it up. When I see people that take shit that's in the media and they blow it up and that's their only point of conversation, I feel that those people are less intelligent and have less of a voice and an opinion on anything. It's just whatever the media feeds them and then they regurgitate it.
Well, it's like idiots. I mean, if there's idiots on both sides. You can make fun of Fox News all you want, but MSNBC is the same way on the other side of the aisle. And if that's the only place where you get your information
You're a
from,
fool.
and you're just gonna I watched Keith Olbermann. He said all this stuff about how the Republicans are terrible people, and then you just regurgitate that. Like you don't know shit.
Right.
It's like a giant game of telephone.
Pick up a book, pick up a magazine, read a journal. Like
Tons more articles.
come
on
up with your
online.
own ideas.
That's where I think the most intelligent, and I'm not like that, but I think the most intelligent people in history aren't people that regurgitated facts that have already been discovered. It's people that discover new things and spread to the masses, basically. I'm one of the people that regurgitate shit that they read, and I don't even do that well.
You know who I really like though? Russell Brand.
Yes.
That when I first saw that guy, he did like an MTV Video Awards or whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to Russell Brand in a second. MTV Music Awards. Why do the artists get the award and not the director and the production crew and the people that actually the designers that came up with the?
Because you don't see any of them.
Because nobody
You
would
don't
watch
see
it.
them in a movie, and they still get Oscars.
Yeah, but nobody would watch it, though. Like a Nickelodeon
that's
Choice
true.
Award. I mean, people would be like, and here's Scott from lighting and directing or whatever. He's like, I'd like to thank my mom. People are like, who the fuck is that guy? Where's Beyonce?
Here's the gaffer from the Beyonce video. All the kids are like, oh yeah, where's SpongeBob?
Tom, the best water getter in all of Hollywood. With the shout out to Jesus, he couldn't make this possible. This ice mountain.
Want to give it up to Deshaunde, my podcast. I mean, oh fuck. What? All right. Anyway, okay. I just
to
had to
Russell
bring
Brand.
that up. Russell Brand did the VMAs one year, and everyone was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Some British dude that looked like a rock star, all weird. And I was like, "This dude's a complete moron. He's just an idiot. I didn't like him at all." Then his show came out, Brand X, and he did like various interviews on MSNBC and stuff like that, and CNN. I think he's even been on Fox News, but he is fucking brilliant.
Super smart guy.
Like
Super smart.
the ideas he has, I align with his ideas more than anybody in the media right now. It's the things he says just make sense. And they might be a little too romanticized, like, all people need to love each other.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever, fuck off, you know. But at the same time, like, you listen to the way he says things, the way he articulates his language, and the way when he has a thought, he will not let you stop him until he gets his thought out. But as soon as he does, he's quiet and lets you speak. Like, I noticed that in interviews he does. When his thought is rolling, he's not going to stop until he gets his entire thought out so that you hear what he has to say.
Yep. Yeah, because he was a former drug addict, crack addict, and whatnot. He was
speaking, I saw that on YouTube. I didn't actually watch it, though.
It's basically he's speaking about, like, we shouldn't be persecuting the people that are doing these drugs. We should be helping them and giving them, mental, I can't articulate because I'm horrible at that, but more or less helping them with their mental issues and, mental health issues, and giving them treatment for that, not persecuting them, throwing in prisons, illegalizing these drugs and whatnot. Really well spoken, and it was like 30 minutes. I was like, that guy is a smart motherfucker.
Yeah, he had the Westboro Baptist Church people on.
That episode was awesome.
Yeah,
and you know what, though? I give props to Russell Brand because he didn't just say, demons, you're terrible, you're horrible people, you hate gay people, you're terrible, you're terrible, you're terrible. He gave them a forum to speak, you know, and that's the whole thing with the freedom of speech. You know, and I'm going to put the smart guy hat on right now. Voltaire once said or wrote, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said, I may disagree with what you say, but I'll defend to the death your right to say it. And in that moment, Russell Brand embodied that because he let those guys speak. Now, what they said was ludicrous and retarded.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
But
I mean,
their opinion.
they're good old boys from the South, but that's their opinion. That's what they have decided is what they believe in. And, you know, you have the right to disagree. Now, they have the freedom of speech. You can't deny someone the freedom of speech when you have it. You can't say only these people can talk, these people can't. But you do have the right to disagree.
Yep.
You know, so if you want to kick their ass, then kick their ass.
Yeah.
You know, but
I think what's going on in the media right now that's really bad is I think liberals are just getting out of control with it because it's like with the whole
save babies and the whales.
You know,
what happened to saving the whales?
Gives a shit about. I mean, we should save them all. I don't know,
Dude.
but think about the
whales.
Chick-fil-A situation with that.
Oh, God.
No, but in the sense
yeah.
of they didn't like gay people and what they stood for and all that. That's their opinion.
You can't say you can't lump them all in.
Right, but
the owner of the company.
owner of the company and whatnot. And then the people came and they said, you can't say that, that's wrong, blah, blah, blah. Technically, it's their opinion, it's their company, they can do what they want. You also have a right to go against them and what they say. But I feel that like people that are against gay rights, I mean, they're not helping the progression of the country, but they also can have their opinion. You can't say that somebody's wrong.
Yeah.
And I think that's happening way too much these days.
Well, it's like somebody saying, oh, I like Linkin Park. No, dude, they suck. It's like, well, if I like a band, I like a band.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like, these are my ears. They're not your fucking ears, you know?
And it's the same, you know, I understand. I completely disagree with Chick-fil-A. I mean,
As do I.
everyone has, if you believe in God, everyone has a God-given right to love whoever they want, no matter the gender. Okay, if you're in love with someone, you're in love with someone. No one can change that.
Right.
No one can take that away from you. So Chick-fil-A, I completely disagree with the stance that one man, one woman, and a child, and
Right.
various mistresses, because that's apparently how things go. But at the same time, you know, I decided I had a personal boycott against them. I was like, I'm not going to go to Chick-fil-A. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Okay. Then they're not going to make money.
Right.
You know, and maybe, I mean, I'm a drop in the ocean. I'm one person. But maybe there are more people will do that. And then Chick-fil-A would be like, okay, maybe we need to rethink what we say in public.
But yeah, they'll just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Keep
I mean,
politics out of chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, and that's business. Now, that doesn't mean they have to completely change their beliefs. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. But at the same time, let me play devil's advocate here. When politicians and people like that come out and say gay people can't get married, it's wrong, aren't they technically hurting them?
Yes.
So then when you say do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anybody, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Politician, but that's hurting gay people because they can't get certain insurances, they can't get certain tax incentives, they can't get married because you have some doctrine of faith that tells you they're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where it's wrong.
When it's brought into politics and laws that are going to be implemented, due to their beliefs. When it's some
Exactly.
fucking chicken sandwich place, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if it's somebody in Congress or the Senate, whatever, and they're implementing laws, that's when it affects people. That's when it matters. That's when opinions need to be debated in head to head, basically.
Well, they don't even need to be debated. It's simple. It's fucking. You're in love with this person. You're both females. Fine. Put a ring on each other's fingers. Cut your hair really short.
Yeah.
And be in love. Same with dudes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see the big deal. Like, there's bigger issues than what we're going at. Gay marriage, we legalize. Like, come on, just fucking legalize it all, and let's get on to the bigger issues that are going on with our country.
That's just it. The government doesn't want you to know about the big issues.
Yeah, that's what they're
They're like, let's sweat the small stuff and give these guys something to talk about.
Gay rights is a small issue.
Well, let me ask you, what are the big issues?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Oh, I mean,
They didn't tell me.
seriously,
I didn't get the memo.
I'm asking both you guys, like, is there aliens coming, or?
I mean,
Shit, there could be aliens right now for all we
See, that's
fucking
why.
know.
That's why I don't think the government is like, let's put a thin veneer over everyone. Let's shade their eyes so they can't see the oogly googlies that we're doing. It's like, I don't believe in that shit.
you don't.
No.
You really don't think that?
No.
I don't know.
Because they already the whole world domination thing. They already have control over everybody. It's called money.
Yeah, but power.
You're controlling everyone through money.
But once the power of the dollar is gone, what if they want to do a one world currency? I mean, what about the internet? Why are they trying to make so many regulations on the internet and like try and get everything like? Why are they recording
Free
everything?
thinking, because they don't want you to think for yourself. That's why. Okay, we're getting back to the media now. That's why the media gives you something to think about. It gives you the Kardashians. Who the fuck are the Kardashians, and why do I care?
Bunch of hairy bitches, huge.
Why do I care about these people? I don't.
I don't give a shit.
Stop putting them on television. Who gives a fuck? Let me see the Dalai Lama hanging out with drunk idiots. Teaching them about happiness or something. Like, I don't care about the Kardashians. Or okay, let's get a bunch of pregnant teen girls together and put them on TV so that every teenage girl in the country can wish that she would get pregnant so she could be on MTV. Great fucking idea there, guys.
I've watched that show, so I mean, I'm guilty of it, but it's like,
Well, it's entertainment.
it is entertainment. That's the problem. Like, do you feel that like with the more that each generation, like each decade, do you think we're getting shittier as people? Like as a whole?
I don't know. People are so different.
I mean, and I've heard somebody say that today. They're like, this is a generalization that older people would say, but like, oh, my generation was blah, blah, blah. But this generation, these kids coming up, they're a bunch of pieces of shit that are, doing drugs and, having sex at early ages. And
Because people were doing drugs in the 60s.
Exactly. And there were a bunch of racists back in the 50s and 40s.
Yeah,
So it's, I mean, it's every generation has their shittiness, but it's like, I do notice girls when I go to the mall, when they're like 14 or 15, I'm like, God damn. And then I'm like, oh shit, that's a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that speaks upon, I think the influx of porn, the availability of porn to younger kids. Like
yeah.
if I was 13, I could be like, go on my computer and be like, girls with fat tits, Asian feet, and it's like, boom, it's at my... Before, I had to fucking go to woods and find an old Playboy, rip it out and jerk off under my pillow, and then pray to God my dad didn't find the one piece of paper I was jerking off to for 6 months.
The good old days.
Yeah.
The good old days. No, I had a duffel bag full of Playboys and stuff, and Mom found it one day, because I was trying to smuggle it upstairs, and she was like, oh, I'll take that duffel bag for you, and she lifts it, she's like, why is this so heavy? I was like, there's clothes in it.
There's heroin!
There's clothes and things in there. And she opens it, and the first thing that's on top is a Club International magazine.
Oh, Club.
And
I had a few of those.
Christopher! Oh, my God!
How old were you?
I was probably 12 or 13.
Holy shit, how did you get
Yeah, where
14.
did you get one?
Hey, I had friends that had dads that had
You got friends
good
in low
subscriptions.
places.
Oh, I miss those days. But I
Dude,
mean,
I had some fucking good magazines, so I wish I still had some of those pictures.
all
wanna
right,
rub one
I don't know
out
if we
right
want to go
now.
on that topic, but like,
I'm gonna eat deep dish pizza and rub one out to fucking Club International. Like, got my night set. Fuck the rest of you. Get out.
Issue 14, 1995.
I couldn't do that for the life
1995.
of
We're
me.
talking 1986.
Man.
No, I'm just kidding.
You were 13 in 86?
No.
Because like, guys, I'm 47.
I'm old. I need friends. Well, the problem with the accessibility of video porn you are so desensitized to it now.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, my God.
people want crazier, weirder shit
Yep.
because they're bored with, like, oh, missionary again, oh, sucking his dick again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now they want, I want two people dressed in banana outfits in tons of whipped cream, whipping each other with chains.
It's true. And it's like, what if that's where we're at right now? How much worse could it get? Like, people aren't going to be satisfied.
Dude, there's some of that weird BDSM stuff
I've
out
seen
there.
those before.
What the fuck is this all about?
Little side
About
story.
sex, that's what it's about.
Side story. I just want to tell this one. The other day, I was searching the web for erotic videos, as you go them. I pulled
I'm
one
glad
up.
you admit to it.
Oh, I watch tons of porn,
right.
but I was watching this one and I was getting into it. Whatever. Use your imagination. And all of a sudden, I swear to God, the girl, I'm using quotation marks, took off her panties and a cock flopped out. I was 2 minutes deep into this porn, and all of a sudden, panties off, cock flops
Now
out.
I got a question for you.
Did she have?
No, I didn't finish.
No.
That breast looked like hot.
So she was in the middle of the transition.
Cut that fucking dick off. And I would have probably finished. Does that make
Is
you
that
feel?
what
Oh
this
my
has
God.
come to? Instead of getting Rick
Our
rolled,
podcast, yeah,
we're
it's
getting
come to-
fucking cock rolled. You know, like
I'm
late
gonna go to
late
work
90s.
tomorrow, and someone's gonna be like, "Hey, Chris, guess what? I'm a dude."
No, like, you know, mid to late 90s. No. Yeah, mid to late 90s, you go to search for a video or something on the internet, and you're like, oh, yeah, this is it. And you end up getting rickrolled, and you're like, son of a bitch.
Oh, I got it.
So now it's, what, 2013? We're trying to
I
find
actually
porn.
like that song.
Well,
That is a
okay,
good
that's
song.
fine. There's nothing wrong with the song.
You got a little
It
sound effect
pisses
for
you
that?
off. Not right now. I'm
Damn it.
talking.
Yeah.
But so now you go to look for a decent porn to jerk off to before you go to bed.
I'm just gonna
and
skip ahead from now on, so I make sure that I'm
You're
not
just
getting
like, hell yeah, this chick's
Ralph's
hot.
cock.
Holy fuck a cock.
Okay. You guys have brought me to a good point. When you see a really pretty girl in public, and you're like, God, that girl's hot, and it turns out to be a dude. Is that alright? Because you thought it was a girl.
Oh yeah, it's just.
I mean, I'm not saying it's
Look, but
right or
don't
wrong,
touch.
but like,
As long as you're not jerking it off in a public bathroom.
well, you wouldn't do that to a normal person, I hope, either.
If a hot chick was like finger banging me in a bathroom.
No. Like, you're gonna see a hot chick at the mall and then be like, I gotta go to the bathroom and rub one out.
No, I'm not saying jerk me off.
No, I'm saying, but like when you're in public and you see a girl from afar,
Yeah.
you think it's a girl.
Okay.
Looks like a girl. Like the best example I can give you is the lead singer of a band called Tokyo Hotel. He's
Oh,
a dude.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
totally a dude. Totally a dude. If you saw a picture of him, and I'm gonna put this on our Facebook for people to look at. You see this dude, he looks like a hot chick.
Yeah, he does.
Like
Pretty. He's a
and-
pretty boy.
Like, what the fuck happened? And he's not gay.
No.
Chicks love that dude.
Chicks, like younger chicks, like well, Justin Bieber kind of looks like a girl. A little.
yeah.
I mean, he's got feminine fucking features. If you threw
He
a wig on
does.
him, he could look like a chick.
I think he wears lipstick.
probably. I mean,
All right. We're getting far into stuff. Let's
we're going down the wormhole.
We're going down quite the wormhole. Let's switch segments. We're gonna go to something funny. Steve has something he wants us to do. We're gonna play a little game. I'll let Steve introduce.
All right. This could bomb horribly, so I don't know. Let's just. Well, hey, Rudy, can you grab that paper up there? It has the phrases.
Yeah.
Basically,
Like
what?
now?
Yeah, like right now. Go, boy! No, I'm kidding. There's a joke.
All right, we'll explain it to.
All right, basically what it is, I have a hat filled with names of celebrities and cartoon characters, and I have a list of 6 or 7 phrases, and what each one of us is going to do, we'll probably do 2 rounds because this is going to suck. We're going to grab, each one of us is going to grab a name out of the hat, and whatever celebrity/cartoon character that we get has to read the phrase. I'll read one of the phrases. I didn't order these waffles. Take them back and shove them up your mother's asshole. Now you have to... You have to read that as whatever celebrity/cartoon character you get,
Oh, no.
and each one of us is going to go around. I was going to say whoever does it best, but we're just going to do it because I think the impressions will be hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'd like for Woody to start, just because if I started,
Yep.
And
Woody's got to start.
First
You haven't
round.
talked enough this episode.
I can
so-
pick any of the phrases.
any of the phrases.
All right.
Just one
so
phrase,
a
though.
name out of the hat, right?
Don't look at the hat, though.
Don't do multiple phrases. Just do one phrase. Who did you get?
I have Steve Urkel.
Okay. You can put it back in there because we could just keep going. And what phrase would you like to pick, Woody?
I'm going to choose the second one on here. You ready for this?
Okay.
Should I say the phrase before I do it or just do it?
Yeah, say the phrase.
Say the phrase.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. The correct phrase is, hey, homeboy, you want to ride my ass and fuck.
Now you got to do it as Steve Urkel.
I'm going to try my best. Hey, homeboy, you want to ride my ass and fuck?
right, Chris, you go next. You can Steve Urkel as well.
Just Steve Urkel the whole time.
I got Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Oh.
All right.
Can you do Norm Macdonald?
I can try.
I try. What's the phrase?
I'll do, I didn't order these waffles. I'll do that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't order these waffles. Take them back in, shove them up your mother's asshole.
That sounds like something you'd say. All right, Woody's picking a name out of the hat. What name do you got?
No, you're doing this one. We'll tell it later.
All right. Oh, okay. I got a name picked for
I'm
you.
cheating a little, but I'm sorry. All right, I got James Earl Jones.
James.
All right.
Oh shit! I just dumped the hat.
Oh, you dumped the hat.
ruined.
The names.
The whole podcast, start over.
Nope.
Watch another random set of names gets in there.
All right,
Already
let's
got a
see.
name.
I'm gonna read. I see you looking. My nipples aren't there for decoration. Stud.
Okay, as James Earl
In
Jones.
James Earl Jones. I see you looking. My nipples aren't there for decoration, son.
You sound like a stern father.
I see you looking.
These aren't the dicks you're looking for. All right, folks. Those who know me know I can actually do this voice. I've got Bill Cosby. Rudy! Get your little ass down the stairs, Jello pudding! We need to go to the store to get the spoon for the pudding! It's not the best, but anyway. Okay, we have if you don't give me back my pet monkey, I will send a roundhouse kick to your dick and balls. Theo, if you don't give me back my pet monkey, I will send a roundhouse kick to your dick and balls. Theo,
On this very special episode of The Cosbys.
don't open the door for any crackers. Backwood.
Kodak film.
You know Kodak went out of business?
Yeah, I saw
Did they
that.
really?
Yeah. You know they invented the digital camera? Way to fuck yourself.
Jackie Chan.
Okay.
All right, this will be my last one, and then we'll go around to
Okay.
Chris and Woody one more time. We can take that.
So Steve is doing Jackie Chan, and what are you going to say?
Hey, homeboy, you want to ride my ass and fuck?
Okay.
Hey, homeboy! Wait, Jackie Chan, what the fuck does he sound like? Hey, homeboy! You want to ride my I don't know what Jackie Chan sounds like. Hey, homeboy, you want to ride on my ass and fuck? That was...
You got it out. You got it out. It's all right.
Oh. Generalized Asian person.
All right.
I like how all of our impressions basically just sound just a deeper version of our voice.
I wish, you know what, though? I wish I could do Christopher Lloyd.
Oh God.
Oh, Marty! Oh. Like, that didn't even sound like him at all.
She was sleeping with a black guy. Oh, you're okay with that? Yeah, no big deal, Doc. Well done. From Family Guy.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, we've come to the end of our podcast. We had some good conversation. We bitched about some stuff. And we did a funny little skit that was pretty funny. So, I think we're going to call it a day. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a recipe. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Hey, homeboy, you want to ride my ass and fuck?